And you still probably because as soon as you rip the cables on.
Alright guys, so that's a good sign. We got the air compressor going now.
So right now what we're gonna do, we're gonna lay out all the parts, because that's the first thing you want to do is make sure you have all the parts, because if you start going into the suspension and ripping shit apart, that could be bad if you're missing like essential items. So we're gonna go through all these boxes, see what parts we have, lay it all out, and we're just gonna get to opening these things. Here's the management. So for those of you that don't know, I bought the 3P and not the V2, so I got the newer management, which is pretty cool. It's almost like an iPod. It looks like an iPod. I took it out the other day. Open Road Tuning was kind enough to throw me a free water trap in with these things, and that's like an essential item if you don't have it already. Obviously, when you're putting air into a tank and stuff, you can get condensation, and when you're running water through your lines, that's not good, and especially if it freezes, it'll definitely break lines. So make sure you get this piece. I think it's like an extra $20, but he threw it in my package for free, and appreciate that. As you can see here, we got the compressor, and right now I'm not gonna be running a dual compressor just because it's been more expensive and it's really not necessary right now. But eventually when I actually go into my trunk setup and want it for show, I'll run a dual compressor, but this will do for now, and we just have to work with what we got.
They forgot stuff, don't worry.
Don't say that, dude, that's my worst fear. So, oh shit, I almost fell. Okay, so we got everything unboxed here, and I don't really know, we didn't really go through it, what we need, but I think we're gonna do that next. I'm nervous. Pretty nervous. Oh, guys, I forgot my lug nut tool. Are you serious? I got you. I got him this time. I put that thing in my car last night because
we got a saw, we'll get it off.
Oh yeah, we'll figure it out. Hey, we pulling the motor today too, right?
Sure.
Okay, cool. But yeah, LS swapping bags today. We have a fun day ahead of us. So Brad actually just got the lift legs underneath the car, lined them up, and she's about to go in the air. So about to start this process. This is exciting.
Monkey boy.
Alright, breaking the lug nuts now. Brad loves breaking nuts. Really quick, we're gonna go through these instruction manuals and pick out the tools we need for the job, just so it's a lot faster and speeds up the process. So Ben here is gonna get to work finally because he hasn't been doing shit all morning.
What's going on here is we're gonna do both sides at the same time. So we're gonna undo the shocks and the sway bar, put a dead man under here and lower this down, and it'll drop both springs at the same time. So that way you don't have to do one side or the other, you do them both at the same time. Saves some time.
We got the whole rear end dropped and we're assembling the rear bags, and we're gonna get these installed first. And we haven't really decided how we're gonna run the lines yet or what we're gonna do with the trunk setup. But I'm just warning y'all right now, there's not gonna be a lot of vlogging installation clips just because this isn't our house and we're not gonna sit here for hours upon hours trying to film and put this together. So we're gonna take our time on this to make sure the installation goes smooth. Just a little update, guys. We got the rear bags assembled and put on right now. We're just raising up the back end now, and we're gonna pull the shocks out, then hook up the shocks, and then we're just gonna have to run our lines for the rear end. We still have the front to do, but like I said, I'm not gonna be filming everything because we're just trying to knock this out. So we just got the rear installed. We got the shocks in too, and we got the bags right here with our line running. We haven't ran the nylon lines yet, but we're gonna go get some lunch and come back and pick this up. It's not gonna be really anything different for you guys. The next frame is when we'll be back, so see you guys in just a second. So right now we're gonna work on the front, and our main goal is just to get this spring out. The piece is gonna run all the way up, and actually we won't even be using springs with this because it's all in one piece for this. So we gotta remove the spring. Nothing's going where the spring is. This is getting replaced with the bag, and it'll run up to the top. Then we have to rip off the stock camera plate. So just got the front installed and the rear. Now the last thing is we just have to run the wiring to the front of the car, to the battery obviously, and just the nylon tubing. That's the more tedious job, but other than that, those are installed, and let's just hope to God everything works out.
I think it'd be cool if I dropped 3 inches.
Derek is up in the car right now. I'm gonna hand the camera to Chris. He's gonna give you a little view. Hey, what's up, guys?
Right now what we're doing is we have all the bags on, but we're running the lines to the trunk. If you guys were wondering, we actually removed the rear seats. Running lines. So we're just feeding all the lines to the manifold right now. Then we're gonna drill all this shit down, and from there, it's make it or break it.
All right, so we're up here. Derek is, what are you doing?
Just finally finished hooking it all up to the manifold. So we're gonna get down.
That's sweet.
Bolt everything in, and we're gonna start her up and Why do you keep doing that? I don't know. We're gonna start it up and see how this thing works, so hopefully it works. What's so funny, Brad?
I love this shit, dude.
Nah, you look at me every time you start laughing. I've noticed it.
He thinks your face is funny. I don't know.
Nah, he saw his reflection, he started laughing.
No,
Like,
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Derek here today. We're here filming with
yes,
Hey,
Get out of my face. It's right here.
we're here.
fuck bags.
You have bags.
What?
You have bags, you dipshit.
Yeah, I don't have bags, so I can say, you know, bags suck.
Fuck bags. Derek don't know what he's doing. I'll be the fucking film man since we can't get Ben to do it.
Are you still filming?
No,
Are you trying to make me fucking sit 2 months and watch it all?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it, I'm just gonna delete it.
Bull, but
You worried about that truck?
where the fuck is that?
So right now I'm in the back of Derek's car and we have 4 of the lines hooked up for all 4 of the axles. Got the tank back there and we're hooking all that stuff up. They're working on it up there. I was just back here with the wires.
Well, here guys, here it is. We're here with the airbags and Derek here today. Here it is. What do you want to say?
Dude, what the fuck?
We're here with DerekBaranProductions and here's Ben.
Yeah, dude.
He's the fucking camera guy supposed to be.
True.
Move the fuck out of the way, you fucking lime. Goddamn lime. Alright guys, so that's a good sign. We got the air compressor going now.
Alright.
And you
Probably because as soon as you hit the cables on.
I'm so nervous.
Savoring this moment, is this the last goodbye? Either we loved each other, I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away. I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanna miss feel paralyzed.
Alright everyone, well it's actually the next day and the first thing I want to say is this was a complete job. Like I went into this thinking it would take hours, but I didn't think it would take 12. It took us 12 hours between the filming, the installation, running the electrical, all the lines and everything, so definitely a project, and I want to apologize if it wasn't like the exact installation you were looking for. If you are curious to see how these are installed, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. It's right to Late Model Restorations video, I believe. They install a V2 kit on a new Edge, and that will give you a more in-depth of what we went through. But obviously Ben with Empire Exotics did the cinematic shots for us, and yeah, so it was a job, and that's why I didn't film too much of the installation, because we wanted to get it done. Now you're probably wondering why the Rovos are off the car, and I'm putting on these Cobra wheels. And if you've been following the channel for a while now, these should like spark something in your head, because these were the wheels that actually came with Blue 4 years ago. And the reasoning why I'm putting them on is because with these wheels, the backs will clear, the fronts will not. I got 265s on the fronts and 305s in the back. So when you first get your kit, you have to calibrate it. Now to calibrate it, it has to be completely aired out. Completely aired out is 0 PSI on all sides, and due to it not clearing the fenders on some of them. But I don't want to make this too much longer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Part 1 of the bag installation, and there's going to be so much more going on this. This is just the beginning, and let me tell you guys, if you're thinking about doing bags, just know what you're getting yourself into, because you're not just going to slap them on and boom, it's good to go. Oh, and while we're at it, I'm going to show you the temporary chunk setup we have. Now, this isn't meant to be perfect. It's not meant to look nice. This is strictly get it in and let's get the car home, and then we can mess with all the looks and stuff. But it's nothing really to it. I got a lot of lines left over, but so it's a little dirty, but I have the board here, the compressor. Right there is our water trap. Got the tank itself and the filter. And this line right here is your like emergency release, just in case like this thing over pressures, this pin will pop and it'll release all the air so this doesn't literally blow up. And this is just your emergency fill. You take the cap off just like you would a bike or anything and pump that up, and it'll pump air into the tank. And then you have your filter, and this is where all the noise comes from. It's pretty much releasing air out. So that's the trunk setup. Like I said, it's nothing special. It's just temporary. So please don't go haunting me about this. It's temporary. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We've been waiting for this moment for a long time now. If you did, hit that like button, leave a comment if you have any questions, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man, what a view. Fall back cause I'm coming through with my heart.